Yeah. Is it charger? It's a charger. What's goody, my royal family? You already know it's your girl, Be on the Chair, and I'm trying to be your favorite content creator, and everything is content. So, get in here, get in here, get in here, y'all. Today is Friday. Happy Friday to all of my beautiful people. Man, today was what a day, what a day. And where am I at, Brie? I don't even see it. It's so dark. Yeah, today was one of them days. Today let me know it's time to get the podcast together. Rashawn, can you put in? Huh? We going the right way? Because it's dark and I can't really see. Yeah, we going the right way. Y'all, today was a day. I'm about to start telling my story to help somebody else with their story. If you're a mother, if you're a father, anybody that may be going through things and you're not okay, and it's okay. It will be okay. Today I cried like a baby. Today I had so many emotions. Today I picked up the phone and did something I didn't normally do. I called my brother, I called my sister, I called my mother, I called my friends, called my best friend, crying. And I normally just deal with things shut out and silently. But this new phase, 1 second please, this new chapter of my life is calling me to do things differently. And I even called my son mother, my stepson mother. And I thank God for the people that he's presently putting in my circle so that I don't have to go through things by myself, because sometimes it get heavy. Shout out to y'all liking this thing. I don't know who it is, but I appreciate y'all. When y'all get in here, make sure y'all dropping your area code so we can get connected and I can talk to y'all. But I just had to thank God for the alignment that he's placing in my life. Not only the alignment, the people, the positivity on the back end when I feel like my back is against the wall and I don't know if I'm going to come in. Today was one of those days. But I had to thank God because in the midst of the day, today, when I stopped crying, I started recording. Because my story, again, is going to help somebody. So, I didn't get I'm not going to get too deep into things because I don't know, sometimes you got to go through to tell. But I'm open to tell while I'm going through. You hear me? I just want to help somebody, and I've been through enough to be able to help somebody. So I'm blessing others with my story, not to put you on my business, not to be judged, not to be, just to help somebody, because not everybody got help. And shout out to Junior mother, Kiani, my stepson mother, because she told me, girl, this is bigger than you. It was a time when I didn't speak to her. It was a time when we were rude and nasty to each other. Because, when you have a common man, sometimes you just, she was healing, I was healing. But I thank God for my stepson mom, because the wisdom and the light that she's sharing on me, God don't make no mistakes. And sometimes he will use your enemy, and that's a sister to me, as your footstool. And sometimes he'll bring your circle closer to the, you understand? You don't know, me and my stepson mom, we were never cool. But I had to tell her, I thank God for her today, because the word that God sent her to deliver me, she ain't hold back. She gave me everything God placed in her heart, and she said, I see you. You are an amazing mother. She said, you have to tell your story. But she also gave me some wisdom. She said, besides a mother, you are a human. And I know you take pride in being the mother that you are, but you got to step back from just being a mother and find that balance for yourself. Baby, God laid it on that young lady's heart to talk, and she talked, and I thank God because there was closure there. And I'm just happy to say that the growth that we have, it was time, we were about to fight in the airport. And now we talk, and every time we talk, we cannot get off the phone because she either calling for insight or I'm calling for insight, and it be an hour or longer. You got to thank God for the growth, because not everybody have that relationship with their, partner X or something like that. But I thank God because it's aligning me in a way, and I thank God for my besties and everybody else who answered that phone and let me cry in their ear. I did a lot of yelling, crying, fussing, cussing. Oh, I had to unleash. That's why this podcast is important, because my feelings that I was feeling is a lot of y'all that feel those same feelings, and y'all don't have nobody that y'all can unload on. I think the podcast is going to be the unload podcast, because it's going to be a lot of unloading. Shout out to you, me plus them. I got to see y'all. Don't drink and drive, John. I ain't gonna be rude. What's up, Rudy? Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. But y'all, when God say move, do it. Don't worry about who judging you. Don't worry about, you gotta use what you got to get what you need. And I got a voice and I talk it, and I'm not in a season of worried about being judged. And I'm happy because each person that I talk to today fill my cup up in a way that I didn't know. I talked to my brother, and he's a man, and he gave me insight, because all the women it's like they on my side and they understand and they feel my pain, but you also need another perspective. So I'm going to be that perspective for the men, for the women, for the children, for the I'm telling you, God using me, because I'm gonna have to touch a lot of people, not just women and children. Men are going to have to come aboard too, because when I start telling my story, it's some men that God is calling to do things differently, and y'all ain't doing it. But when they start talking, y'all going to start listening. So God using me for everybody. This platform is getting bigger than me. I'm blowing up on TikTok, y'all. Y'all see me on Instagram, but God is moving slow and steady, because he said, I don't want her to lose focus. I need her here, here, and here. God put me everywhere he need me to be. And I'm grateful for it, because I'm uncomfortable, because it's happening fast. And it's causing friction and distraction in my world right now, because I still have to remain humble. But God is throwing all these red flags and these curved balls, and I'm like, God, wow, what is going on? You set me up to be viral, but now I got all this other stuff that I can't fully do what I need to do, because I'm dealing with this on the back end. She said, don't stop telling your story. My girl said, you got to start writing down everything, because God wants you to share your story, and you don't want to miss nothing. And I'm glad in that moment, once I stopped crying earlier today, because I was crying. Baby, I was crying so bad that snot was running down to my face. I couldn't even catch it fast enough, okay? But thank my twin as well, because when I called her, I was in a phase of holding back tears. I didn't want to cry. I wasn't like, I didn't let my emotions, I didn't sit with my emotions, and I talked to her. She heard the trembling in my voice, and she said, as friend, it sounds like you holding back tears, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's okay to let it out. She said, if I gotta cry with you, I cry with you, but let it out, so that way we can figure out what's going on. God, I gotta thank you once again for all the people that you put in my life, but also all the phone calls today that gave me clarity, that gave me, the wisdom I needed. I'm grateful for that, because my girl said, cry, stop holding it in. Why you? Once she told me cry and gave me the okay and told me stop holding back, I boo-hoo cried. I got off the phone with her and I called her back, and I was quiet, but we started talking, and it made me cry more. And she said, stop apologizing. You need this release. Baby, I need that podcast to come out like tomorrow, because when I say we going to touch on my life, God told me to write your story and let everybody know what's going on. And I don't know if it's the right time while I'm sitting in it, or I got to go through this and then tell y'all, because I just know my next move got to be my best move, and I'm not even sure what the next move look like. But I know that God is making me uncomfortable more and more. And I don't know if I'm missing the reason, or it's just the season, because the blessing is coming up next. But I need to know what it is, and I need to be still and listen. So I'm like, okay, God, whatever it is. So I'm talking to people and sharing my story, and then I have people pouring back into me, and I'm putting my own story together. Baby, when I say it's bigger than me, and it ain't only for me, girl, be making me cry. Even with my 17-year-old that's sitting right here. When I was dealing with what I was dealing with her, I was broken. I was all over the place. I was not happy. And now I know why I had to go through that, because so many mothers are in my inbox saying, how did you do it? What did you do to make it better? I went through it. And I got through it. You understand? Things can only make or break you. And there's some things are here to teach you a lesson. And if you don't learn a lesson, you're going to keep going through the same thing over and over again, repeatedly. And that move with my daughter was uncomfortable. Oh my God, it was the time I didn't know if I liked her. Oh my God, it was a time where I didn't know how to love her the way that I thought she needed to be loved. It was uncomfortable. And when I say uncomfortable, had me praying and crying to God even more. And I'm already talking to God on the regular. I'm already, filling all my days up with what I can do to show God and prove to God. And God knows my heart. But he might need me a little bit closer. He might need me a little bit more. He might need me to be a little bit more, whether I'm walking the streets like I used to do, talking to people and just uplifting people. God is calling me to move in a way that I don't even understand, and I'm not going to try to understand. I just ask God to order my steps. He's showing me what I need to do. But it's happened faster. Like I said, I didn't expect to be. I didn't expect to be close with my stepson mom like I am. It was funny that I love you hit different. That I love you sis hit different coming from her when all we did was fighting food. Like back and forth. We couldn't stand one another. But God is funny and He's showing me this alignment and He's showing me what I need to do. And I'm listening. It's loud, it's clear, and you don't question it. We got to get out of the habit of questioning or trying to make something work that ain't supposed to work, or try to overthink what is next, or what are we. No, God gonna show you exactly what you have to do, and you got to move when He say move. Because if you don't and you miss the assignment that you on gonna get rough, and it's going to get uncomfortable because you miss things. See, sometimes when you read, you got to reread to understand. I know myself. But if you read it again and you don't understand, you're going to read it a third time to fully understand myself. But that's what life is like. When you're going through these trials and tribulations, when God is taking you on one mission to get you to the next mission, if you're not tuned in like you're supposed to do, He'll make you restart the mission from the very beginning. And I'm growing so hard and fast, I don't want to have to restart. So He broke me down today. He said, listen, you ain't going to have to restart, but you're going to have to pay attention a little bit more. Because when I say God is a God of signs and He'll give them to you left to right, and if you miss it, that's on you, because your signs is what help you get to the next mission. So God is giving me signs and I'm not paying attention to them. Zaria, please stop. Zaria, please stop. I can't even give it. That's why I need the podcast, because when I hear the podcast, I'm going to be outside of the house. I'm going to be in the house, but I'm going to be locked in to where as though they're not even going to be able to come downstairs while I'm on my podcast. They're not going to be able to interfere while I'm on my podcast, because I got so much to say and I need the right mindset to do it, the right space and everything else to do it. So y'all bear with me, but y'all need to. Y'all need to. If you're not already doing so, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because it's only going to get better. A lot of people rocking with me right now because I've been vulnerable. I've been letting my hand down. I ain't naked, but I'm becoming the striptease and give y'all more and more. I let y'all in on my children. I let y'all on, and I'm letting y'all in on a lot, and a lot of people like that, because some people come just to be nosy. Know what I mean? But just make sure y'all tuning in, because it's only getting more and more deeper. And the old me, everybody look at me as an open book because I'm real open and I tell. But I was always a selective teller. I selectively chose who I wanted to share things with. But now that I'm in the public eye and I'm showing that God is showing me that I'm influencing many people, He's letting me go through these trials and tribulations, because I'm supposed to be the big mouth telling my story to help somebody out. It's uncomfortable, but I understand it's bigger than me. God just using His light to shine it through me to get to somebody else. A lot of y'all need to hear what I'm going to start saying. We got Florida in the building. Shout out to Florida, man. Shout out to Florida. I love Florida. I just met my new friend in school. I can't wait to see him on Monday. He from Florida. And when I say he came with that good energy, so Florida, y'all good with me. When I tell y'all my friend from Florida came with that good energy, He made me put y'all on the map. He made me feel like y'all family. So Florida, y'all good with me. Shout out to Florida, man. And that's another thing. I got people calling in from all over. God is calling me to reach people all over. And I've been begging for this content creating world to take over. And God taking his time with it. Again, I'm viral on Instagram and TikTok right now. The same video that I posted on Instagram and TikTok ain't even making no noise on Facebook, but that's okay. I might get distracted if I'm all over there like that. But here is where we going to be at. Look at this. Bro, man, what? Drop the number. I needed you today. I needed you today. I needed you like never before today. Boy, I was crying. It said, you just do that. You hear me? Because if I take it off, y'all really going to be gone. You see me? That's why I got it on. I'm trying to be a little bit like, come on. I was trying to hold back. I don't want to look like what I've been through because today I done been through some shit. So I said, let me cover the hair up. I don't got to look a mess because I feel a mess, but I'm feeling better now. Thank God for God. Thank God for the people he's placing in my life. Crying about what? Baby, we got to get the podcast because I ain't going to maybe finish it in one session. I'm going to have to give y'all a breakdown of Just like Zaria. Well, let me say this. Having children that are different or require a lot of attention or require a lot of energy can drain you, and it can also put a wedge between a couple. If you're not on the same playing field, I think that's what I want to say. Instead of being on the same team, it becomes trying to give it to y'all, but I don't want to give y'all too much, you gotta come back. So it's like Zaria has been causing me and her father to feud more because I'm steady asking for answers, and her father like ain't nothing wrong, and one small situation with her blew up and just projected everything else. I was attacked, he was attacked, we were yelling at each other. I'm gonna give it to y'all though, because ain't no holding back. My life is, listen, my life belong in the movies because I'm living in it every day. I feel like I'm in the movies. But I'm gonna give it to y'all. It's been some trouble in the paradise, but trouble don't live here. We got faith over fear, and whatever God called me to do, I'm gonna do it. It got real bad. I'm still working on me, and I said some things that I meant, but at my deliverance, when you talking to men, you got to know how to talk to them. You got to talk to them and not talk at them. I did a lot of talking to, but once I got frustrated, I talked at, and that didn't work. It backfired. Y'all want to take different approaches and directions. Yes, bro. I need your number. You know what's going on. You know. I'm still waiting for your number. Yes. And it's like, I'm learning how to deal with her. But, you know, when you gentle parent, some people look at gentle parent as no disrespect to nobody. When you gentle parent, that's people in my community, my black community, oh, you doing it the white way. No, I'm doing it the right way for my child, to help my child, because when they're a little different, sometimes you gotta pivot different. That don't mean allow behaviors, but we got, what's up, Mr. Boston? That means we gotta check things. We got to check things, but there's a way to check things. And I ain't going to lie, Zaria have the whole house in the uproar. Zaria has had me crying before. So, I will say she is a lot. But because we have to deal with her 24/8, we got to learn the best way to do it, so that way that way we not. What you do that for? Huh? Why you do that?
I thought it was about the phone.
We gotta learn how to do it right, so that way we not stripping her of who she is. Bring it down. Turn the light off back there. I want to be more intentional with my intentions. I picked her up from college. Okay, I picked her up from college, but she ain't had not near a piece of me today yet, because I've been I've been on this phone having conference calls all day long. So I'm going to check. That's why I checked in with y'all before I got in the house because.
You can start locking this door back.
At night?
You don't lock it at all.
All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me transfer in the house. Whew. I just got to remember to breathe.
Mommy gonna get you. You gotta get this stuff.
BB, can I go with you? BB, can I? You got to clean this car. Oh, y'all, if y'all can see the back of the car, this little thing just... Here, get some of your trash while you going. Take this with you and throw it in the trash when you get in the house, because I don't want
What's that?
this trash. Throw it in the trash.
Oh, wait.
Trash.
Oh, wait, Mommy.
All right.
That's my goldfish.
All right, wait, don't step on my blow dry. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Thank y'all for liking this thing. I ain't even see y'all. Dude, I got a new family member. I said I got a new family. Come on. All right, be quiet. A new family member. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting in the house, y'all. I don't want to do too much because it's still fresh. So, go ahead. And then again, being in the... Oh, that butt is red, y'all. This is why she can't have slime. Hold on. What you need? Huh? You about to put a low there? Oh, Ivy. Okay. Look. Oh, here they go. Oh, look at Brady. Come on. You going upstairs? What you about to do? Y'all gotta see her butt real quick. Hold on. Come here. Come here. I'm not messing with you. What you need, something to drink? What you doing? Oh, she want her candy. Oh, let me put the light on for you. Let me see. And then look, y'all, I got to Zarya's school. It's gone, though. Today when I got to her school, this was red. And the teacher said, you got makeup on? So I wiped it, and then I looked in the mirror. I'm like, stop looking at me, Ivy Cage. I'm like, what the hell? Where did that come from? I had no idea where the bruise on my face had came from. But stress can show up in any kind of way. Stress can show up in... Where your coat at? In many ways. And I'm only 34, be 35 on the 2nd of April, and I need to live long, and I need to live healthy, and I need to, hold on, 1 second, can you ask the correct way? You gotta calm down.
Can you please open it?
Yes, give me a second.
For me? My dear mommy?
Your dear mommy.
Uh-huh.
Is this healthy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I just came from my mother's house. She had to go to Georgia for a funeral. And she needed her hair done. So despite what where, upstairs or right here?
Upstairs.
Your daddy upstairs. Can you ask him? Despite having the, she had to go to a funeral, so I had to get her hair done today. I was like, first I called my mother. So she called me. She said, hey, you still coming to do my hair? I was sitting in the phone. I was sitting there. So I said, I don't know. I'm dealing with X, Y, Z. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So she said, okay. I really wanted my hair done. So I said, you know what? Let me just go because I'm going to talk to my mother. I talked to my mother. I talked to my brother. I got to say Keone. That's my sister. That's Junior mother. I talked to Keone. Somebody calling me? What in the world? I talked to my best friend. I talked to my other best friend. And I talked to my twin. And I talked to my sister, Roslyn. It wasn't much talking. It was just crying and just releasing. But to hear my twin say, stop holding back the tears and cry, it did something to me because I didn't want to cry. And it's like with me, I barely cry. So when I do cry, stop, Ivy, I let it all out. And that was good to release because after I released it, I got y'all a video and I told y'all what happened. And I told y'all the emotions that I was feeling. And I told y'all how God going to get me through this. Now, I'm still in the process of going through. Still real life time happening right now. But you gotta stay prayed up and stayed up. And because I'm prayed up, God gonna keep me stayed up. So I don't wanna do too much, but I wanna let y'all know. Behind closed doors, people deal with shit. Behind closed doors, you don't get the real, bird's eye view. So I'm gonna let you. I gotta take the head off, y'all. I was trying to keep it cute for y'all for a little bit, but the head had to come off. Oh my lord, yeah. But shout out to y'all. Just also being a part of the village. Also making sure that I'm well, checking in daily, showing up for me. All this is part of my alignment, letting God show me you got a purpose, you got people supporting, you got people watching. So keep going. What you laughing at, bro? What I do? The head? I had to take it off. I'ma fix it. I gotta fix my head because I gotta talk to so many people now and it's a lot. So I'm at least keep the doo-doo right. Cause that Bible is not getting to my head. But it make me want to talk more. I can come on here and go live. I have yet to go live on Instagram and I'm paid for it now. Again, I ain't paid over here, but I love it over here. But my sister did a audit and she told me I can get paid for my lives. I need to start going live on TikTok. I'm live on TikTok right now as of today. Did y'all see that video? I don't even know if I had time to post it over here. Zarya. Talk about taking the head off, but I really cried too. I couldn't control it at my grandma's funeral. Baby, when my sister died, I was 14 years old. I didn't cry when I got the news, but at that funeral, Jesus, oh my God. I cried and I cried. I cried worse than I cried today. I cried and I ran it out. I just couldn't stay still. I went up to the altar, the podium to speak. I wrote a poem that I wanted to say to my sister. And the first word I spoke, I started trembling after that. I really wanted to do this for my sister. This was the last time I was going to get to see her. And I remember going up there saying, "Big sis, I'm going to miss you." And I read the first line of my poem and I cried and ran off the stage and ran out of the funeral home. It broke me. I was broke that day. But ever since then, I said, God, when somebody go on, please allow me the strength to speak at the funeral. When I feel it in my heart to speak, I want to be able to do it. And ever since then, when people die and I decide to go to the funeral, if they touch me in a way, if they did anything special to me, I do not sit quietly. Even if I'm just getting up there to tell a joke. I need to share the light that they gave with me to somebody else to help them. I didn't cry up until the funeral. The minute I walked through the door and saw that casket, everything hit you at once. I'll never talk to her again. You can. Don't get it confused. And I don't want to sound crazy. You can talk to her again. You can talk to her again. You use those numbers, you use those memories, you use those things that kept y'all connected, and you speak out loud. The universe is connected, and I don't want to get too deep because people already think I'm deeper than deep, but you can talk to her. You speak out loud. When I get on here and it's 10/28, which is my sister's death date, or it's 7/21, which is my sister's birth date, and y'all see me take a moment of silence to say, God, I receive everything you're doing. That's confirmation through my sister. That's confirmation. I'm getting high again. You hadn't smoked in years? I wish I smoked today. I ain't smoked today, but God want me to be still and sit with these emotions. And it's okay to smoke. It's okay to smoke. It's okay to smoke. Don't lose yourself in it and don't overdo it. If you need a clear mind and a sane mind, and that's helping you to do that for this moment, do it, but get back out of it if you want to. Me, and I'm walking this holy walk, and God might be trying to take it away from me. But right now, God, I told him already, not my Mary Jane, because it's helping keeping me sane. And I noticed that I haven't smoked since yesterday morning. With everything going on, I normally say, I need to smoke. I ain't did that. I'm sitting in this. I'm drinking and smoking still. I need to stop. This shit ain't healthy. It ain't healthy. It ain't healthy. And you know that. And I'm glad that you know that. And because you have that mindset, you going to get rid of it. But that's another conversation with God. God, remove everything that's unhealthy from around me. God, keep my mind clear and sane so that I don't have to worry about leaning to smoke, leaning on drinking. Because, you know, once the high come down and once the drink wears off, what do you do? If you're using it for an outlet. Once the high come down and the drink wear off, you back at square one. So you're going to repeat the cycle, smoke again, drink again. You got to choose your battles and you got to choose them wisely. So I get it when people mindset, they don't want to smoke or they don't want to drink. That's great. I know for me, drinking does not serve a purpose. I'm already up here a mess. And drinking brings out everything that I didn't suppress down, and I be, yeah. So I want to focus on this. Now, some people don't like to smoke. I'm a thinker. I'm in these thoughts 24/8. So when I do smoke, I'm sitting back. I'm chilling. I'm reflecting. I'm thinking. I'm doing well. But the drinking got the opposite effect. So you get crazy when you And I'm honest to say, drinking it brings out demons. Drinking take me to a whole nother. Oh, I wanted to give you all this love. I'm sitting here looking at my tripod, wondering why I'm holding my phone and the phone is moving. But I just sat down and talked to y'all like this, I guess. But yeah, drinking does something to me, and it's okay to sit with your thoughts. I noticed that. What's up? Ain't no hate fam in capital letters, and I ain't talked to you in a month of Sundays, but let me pause, because you know I always got to check in. Is everything well? You was talking at day then. Now you just did it sober. What, did it today sober? It needed to happen. Uncomfortable conversations will make or break you. Relationships, they will go through things. Okay? And if this is meant to be, it'll be. And if God say move, he will make you uncomfortable and make you move. So, in this journey, I'm just staying prayed up and I'm asking God to lead the way. And I follow with my footsteps, whatever he want me to do. But no, I wasn't talking at him. It was a conversation, very uncomfortable, that needed to be had. Silence does not make things right. I'd rather speak on it, fuss about it, yell about it, cuss about it, cry about it. But you gonna hear me? I don't want to say too much because I'm still in it right now. So I want to just pivot. But yeah, it was uncomfortable today. It was heavy today. That's so real. A married man told me, if you get married, don't ever run away from those difficult, uncomfortable conversations. And it makes sense. It makes sense because you go through different seasons. When you become one and you married, you go through different seasons. And God is sending you through them just to make sure that this is really the one for you. And if every season when it's uncomfortable, you run, or you're not able to have an uncomfortable conversation, reevaluation. But we done with that, y'all. We done with that. Y'all ain't seen me cry yet, and I cried all day long. And I ain't got no more tears to cry. I just got the story to tell behind the tears. You've been busy. Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as you check in every now and then, that's fine. Life be lifing. Today, life was slapping me in the face like a bag of soggy balls. Life was slapping me in the face like a bag of soggy balls, but I kept going. I released that. I spoke life over my life, even though I still don't know. I ain't got clarification. I'm giving myself clarification. I'm asking God to guide me, but I'm still sitting in it right now. Uncomfortable, but I'm better, because earlier I was a mess. And a lot of people are watching me. And I hate the fold. Or I hate for, because I don't know what's sent to destroy me, but my God I serve got me. But I just got to stay prayed up because I got a lot of people watching, and everybody watching ain't happy that it's me talking to people, telling my story. Some people watching are praying on my downfall. So I still got to be careful and pivot through and then come back and choose what I tell. But I'm going to tell it all. I'm an open book. Again, I went from being selective to open because the things I'm going through ain't for me. God using me to help y'all. I have a 5-month-old baby girl named Amara. She is 8 pounds and 9 ounces. Oh, twin. Congratulations. And Hamasia, why are you still the profile picture? Can I see baby girl? Can I see baby girl? Hamamita. Hamamita. I need to see her. I need to see her. Let me see her. And get kids are gifts from God. So love on her. 1,000 kisses are never too much. And raise her up with love is what I want to tell you. It's important that children are raised with love. One of my girlfriends called and she was very and I'm you could talk to me how you talk to me. I'm tough. I can handle things. And she told me with Zaria, she think that Zaria might need an old-fashioned whipping. I came from a place where Bree had broken me and we went that route, but beatings does not work for me. I don't beat my children. I'm gonna tell the truth. Do they need a spanking every now and then? Yes, but I don't do that. I'm trying to do things differently. But everybody don't parent the same. So I'm open to somebody saying Zaria might need a good a whipping. And then somebody said, bro. So I went back yesterday and they might be having her, I might have a diagnosis that's heavy and uncomfortable. I had to sit with myself with that today. I had to say, belt to ass with them kids. Jay's built different. I get it, but that ain't work for me. That caused more hurt and harm. And I'm not I'm not okay with that. Can't stay long. We have a back-to-back family photo shoots later tonight. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I love you. Good to see you. Even a brief stop by is very much appreciated. I thank you. But I'm doing this for 365 days. Today is day 58, so I will thank you so much. We got a new family member. This is why. God said, I'm going to strip you. I'm going to have you naked before you finish telling your story. And I don't even feel right being naked in front of the doctors. I'm a shy girl. But God is using me in a way that is uncomfortable, but it's definitely needed. He want me naked for y'all because somebody need to see this. Somebody need to see the wounds. Somebody need to see the naked body to understand. They got to listen the hard way sometimes. Even though I don't condone it, I don't know if I would be able to spank my kids. I, I, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. And old school, these new children are different. And the level of disrespect with the new children is different. You already know in the words of Biggie. And if you don't know, now you know. Yeah, I like that, bro. Y'all, thank y'all for the good energy. Because like I said, I was crying a lot today. And this means a lot to me. Not only do I have a safe place with my friends and my family, I done created a safe place over here. So all the confusionalization and all of the uncomfortability, God said, worry no more. I'm using you. It's going to get better. It's going to get rough. You're going to have more challenging days than good days right now because I'm using you and somebody need to see. See, you give the strongest battles to the strongest people. And sometimes the strong get tired of being strong. And today, I almost said I'm tired. I did say I'm tired. I streamed I'm tired several times a day. But honestly, I'm just not comfortable And if you comfortable, you get comfortable too much, and you don't move. God said, I need you to move. You on a mission, and you need to be uncomfortable. So I'm okay with it. Hey Drake, you and Nikki need to collab again. He doing collabs, and I ain't never see him step face on this platform. But are they different because we parent them different and don't want to pop them? Shut up. Oh, I saw some parents right there, names on a belt, and they go in. I think, yes, they are different because we parent different. But our family and our generations, especially slavery days, come from a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. And whipping, to me, bring back the slavery days. Beating and banging, to me, bring back the slavery days. These children today are different. And if I got a beating, I will respect my mom and love my mom and thank my mom because it was something that needed to be corrected. You beat these children today, they feel like they want to end it all. They hate you. They don't feel loved. They don't understand why you are this way because it's a different world and I think different eras requires different. There's no formula to parenting. And I only got one beating in my life. And that was a little beating, but it was enough to stick with me to be able to tell y'all. My mother didn't beat and bang. She didn't really cuss and fuss. So I don't know where I picked that up along the way. Shout out to y'all liking this thing, man. It's 4 people in consistently, and I got 7 likes, man. That doesn't go unnoticed. Yes, I like Chipotle. Harriet Thomas style. See, Jace, we not doing that because I said that beating remind you of slavery. Yes, a master. I don't want that. I don't want it. You do have to have fear in these children's heart, but if I got to beat it in them, God, you won, because I ain't beating it in him. I feel so guilty after putting belt to ass. Now, I felt happy when I whipped Zai last year. I whipped Zai good, but it was a lot of anger and everything released. I ain't what you do. Same here, I still remember that one ass whipping because it did a lot. It did a lot. But I need to talk to, I need to find out what Khaled, we talking and we mean business, but you was on Nikki page and I still ain't even get a phone number dropped in the chat and you was on Nikki page. What was that about? What did I miss? What did I miss? Talk to me. Because the way you been treating me ain't it. So, what? I look Indian. Don't do that. I like that. I love that for me. But right now, I don't feel like I got no Puerto Rican. You know, I'm a little Puerto Rican. I could be a Spaniel too. But today, I don't feel like that. But thank you for that compliment. Oh, oh, see, you know, I'm about to be 35. I'm not in the loop. Bro, I made Bree cry last week when Lord Papa died. She called home from my dorm. Thank you so much, Jace. We got a new family member. You ain't here by accident. Stay for this ride. It get bumpy sometimes, but I promise you, as long as God fill up my cup, I'm going to leave y'all with something. My mission is not just my mission. It's bigger than me. And life was so hard for me today. I cried and I sat with my thoughts. I don't know if y'all was here last week when I told you that she was 97, not 95. That 97-year-old woman stopped me and prophesied over me and my child life. And she left me with her phone number. My back was so against the wall. I called that lady today. God makes no mistakes. Honey, she used her story. I didn't even get to tell her what I needed. I didn't get to ask. When God got people and he sent them to you, you don't always got to explain. They know exactly what you need. I called that lady from one interaction in a store, and she answered that phone, and she gave me every bit of clarification I needed. And you got to thank God for messages, because people will be scared to talk. People will be scared to help others. People are called to move and don't always move. But she told me that I'm on a journey too. And I guess I had to see her to understand my journey more, to talk to y'all, to show my real raw side and get a little bit. I'm getting undressed, but I'm not naked for y'all yet. But God gonna break me to the point where I'm on here, I'm naked. Y'all have never seen me cry yet, that I believe here. But God gonna have me go through trials and tribulations to help somebody else that may not have nobody to talk to. So I gotta be the one to go through it. Oh, what's up, Franklin? Shout out to you. See, she always trying to sneak this, thinking I'm in somebody else's chat. Because that's what yeah, if you my brother, I'm a little hustle, no luck. You coming in here talking about that B-more accent. What? You know I'm from Baltimore. Drop your area codes, man. I'm from the 410-443 area code. If you new here, that's Baltimore. Home of the Ravens, home of the Orioles, and home of the Bravehearts. Everybody can't do this, man. And I like that hustle. You came right back today. You told me yesterday, and look, this is how connected I am. Yeah, I just met you. You said 5 o'clock don't work for you. If I go earlier than that, you might not catch me. I'm on here and you right here again. Thank you, God, for placing my family members with me. Not gonna lie, I didn't know Lord Papa. No disrespect. She said, "My Papa died." I said, "Big Papa?" She cried on the phone like a baby. She felt disrespected. She couldn't believe I'm 34 years old. That's your generation. And I'm sad that a soul was gone and lost because of he took his own life. But everybody deal with stuff. And we're going to talk about depression. It's going to get deep in here. Okay? You heard me? I heard you in the New Orleans accent. Yes, I heard you. I'm glad that you are here. Listen, I have a lot of female and children base, right? I'm excited for my brothers in the chat. I might even start having uncles and grandfathers in the chat. I'm grateful for that because my mission is to reach as many people. And a lot of men don't have an outlet. A lot of men are not heard. A lot of men are not supported. And each one teach one, each one reach one. I might share something with y'all, and y'all might fill my cup back up for my own personal life with my man. You understand? So this is a chance to network. And I'm using my platform this different. We using this platform in a different way, and I want y'all to stay with me and grow with me so y'all can see. I got the vision planted, but I don't really know how to explain it to y'all. But when y'all subscribe and I say new family member, we're locked in. It's different than you just subscribing to come see what's going on. We're locked in. So I like that. That's my category. That's my type of guy. I wish I could have talked to. Probably prevented that. Yes. Each one teach one and each one reach one. I wish Papa had me as a big sister. And I got little papas in my family right now. Even with my man upstairs. Men carry heavy loads and they don't have an outlet. How is your attitude at the workplace? Emily, luckily I work from home. I work in a shop. God calling me to get my shop back up and running like I supposed to as well. Y'all gonna see that. Emily, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see. I'm bringing my channel back. And every part of my life is going to be on this channel. And hair is about to be at the forefront. Like I put it on the back end. Hair about to be back. I'm viral right now. And I'm a hairstylist. And I could be viral for doing hair and bringing in clientele at the same time. Thank you, God, for my twin. Because she told me I was about to move. I was uncomfortable today. I said, you know what? Maybe it's time you people have bad attitudes. I can't stand it. Emily, I'm going to pray for you right now, God. Whatever demons are attacking Emily, God, I ask that you show up in her life right now because she's bucking up the wrong tree. And though I had a bad day, although I had a trying time today, what she's doing in my chat is not going to reach nowhere but here. But I'm going to ask you to do one for her and whatever she's dealing with, remove it because this is a space for positivity and good vibes only. If she landed on my page by accident, take her where she need to go. If you put her here for a reason, God, I hope that I blessed her and I removed those evil demons out of her because you would not project over here. Honey, my day was heavy. But I'm at a light spot right now, and I don't know what you sent here to do, but you got to move on out of the way. Amen. She a troll. She a troll. But even trolls, even trolls need. You hear me? And when you say you people, is it the skin that you're talking about? But we ain't going to dive deep in that. We going to leave you where you at. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Emily, I said a prayer for you, and I hope you received that. See, you landed here. Not by accident, honey. You might have been dealing with some demons and you ain't even know it. So go ahead and use me to help you real quick. Baby, you got to be careful showing up in rooms unannounced and uninvited. Because you don't know what. She probably sitting over there crying. The woman R.A.W. Let's not act like y'all don't copy everything. Don't you start it. When Drake, we ain't doing that. We ain't going to mix fire with fire. We going to turn a cheek and just leave her with the positive so she can take back those words, you people. Because who are you talking about? When you pointing them fingers, you see them back right back at you. Boom, boom. The spirit of Dr. Umar has arrived. No bunnies. Oh, my God. Thank you, God, for setting my community. Who are you? Let me see you. Let me see you in the chat. Absent-minded professor. I love you, and I hope you subscribe to my channel because you slid through here. I blessed her with a prayer because I ain't want to do too much because I had a heavy day. I was under attack all day long. I've been crying from the morning time all day long. That could have broke me if I had not had myself. I sat with those thoughts and I got them out and I released them. And she came in here and I ain't do that. But you came right behind her. Thank you so much, absent-minded Professor 2656. God is good all the time. And you know what, y'all? I'm Bible on Instagram right now still. And I have not responded to the comments. I ain't even been in the comments. And as a content creator, I need to be in the comments. But you got to know when to step away. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Drake. Take it back. Take it back. It must be something in the water. Today was one of those days where it was crazy. And then I got people, new people, because, you know, God going to send me my people. So the new people that are trolling, as y'all say, you see Emily Quiet, she got to think about her next move. It better be the best one because my black queens is taking over in this chair. And I don't want nobody to be attacked because I'm for the people. Black, white, purple, yellow, green, whatever, beige. I like them all. But when you come in here and you're talking to a queen, you gotta approach them a certain way, especially when I got kings, not with an S, with a Z behind me. Kings don't tread lightly when it comes to disrespect from another race. I'm gonna just say that. And again, I love all my people, and I got some family members that are other. So I don't want to disrespect, but Emily, I think she found her way. See how God moved things away? Because she thought you were a 9-to-5 worker. She also got a daughter in college, her own salon. She's viral and married. You better speak life over my life. Oh my God, God, I receive. God, thank you for sending my people, God. God, this is why I can't. This is why I won't. This is why I show up. This is why it's time for me to get a little more undressed and naked in front of my people because I'm human. And I will go through things. And behind closed doors, it was heavy today. But God sent him my confirmation and he said, this battle is not yours. This is for somebody else. Sorry you gotta be heavy, but you are strong. And you make a way. And it's so crazy that I'm connected to my stepson mom, and she became my sister today. Lord have mercy, I'm always in something. And she told me, this is bigger than you, girl. You got a calling over your life. Somebody that I used to cuss, fuss, and yell at. God is doing something bigger. And he needs you to talk something that you're good at. Something that you're good at. Something that you're good at. Because many people need healing. And you're able to reach them. And I'm like, but I got to tell my story like this. I'm quiet when it comes to my business. I ask y'all yours. But if you paid attention today, growing up, many people that had conversations with me, I wouldn't tell my business. Not because I didn't want to be judged, but they couldn't help me like I could help them small-minded. You know, I'm so happy for every ear I cried in the night earlier today. If I got off the phone, I boo-hoo cried. I didn't think about what they thought. They needed to see me naked so they can know what I need. They needed to see me naked so they can understand what I'm going through. They needed to see me naked because they needed to see even strong people that seem like they got it all together need somebody. So, God, I thank you. After I cried, every person I cried to today checked in on me at least 3 times today. Every person I cried to checked on me at least 3 times today. God will send help, but you have to open up and let people know what's going on. If you're living in a fake perfect world, everything seems to be okay. People ain't gonna come knocking at your door. You gotta learn to let people in. And oh my God, Jesus, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I told my sister this morning, I had a dream. It was a weird dream. In the dream, I was at this house and somebody opened my door and cracked it. And all they said was Shawnee Owens. Swear to God, I wish my sister was on here right now. And I said, I'm big on dreams, so I was trying to pick it apart and see what it meant. But the door was open and they said Shawnee Owens, and I went to go look and nobody was there. In the dream, I'm dreaming now. That was clarification for what I needed today. God said, I'm going to open this door for you, and you got many people on the other side. You choose who to let in. Whoever I called and they answered the phone today, that was that door open for me to go in. Jesus, you will put things together in my life. Oh, my God. Jesus is good. I had a dream last night that somebody opened my front door and cracked it and said Shawnee Owens. This just came to me right now. And I didn't know what the dream meant. But that was God showing me that the door is open. Go ahead and use the help that he's sending me. The door is open. I need to walk through it. And the day I walked through many doors by telling my brother, telling my sister, telling my best friend. Not telling, but crying to them. Jesus. God, I thank you for everything you're doing in my life right now. Although I was in a season of uncomfortable, not having clarity, God, everything is all in alignment, God. You already called me to be everything that's great. You are on this journey with me, ordering my steps and showing out and showing up and showing out. I ask and I'm receiving abundantly, God. And it's not only for me, God. The more you've been doing for me, God, I've been touching people's lives one day at a time. I've been sharing my story to help others, God. So I ask that you continue to shower me with love so that I can share it with the people that are closest to me, God. Even the enemies, God, I ask that you help them. Because the hate is loud, but the love is louder. But it's some people that's here with ill intentions. Do it for them, God, so they don't have to have that heart. So they don't have to be evil. Bless them so they can know that you are real. And continue to bless me because I will not be quiet of what you're doing in my life, God. And I had to understand it ain't bragging and boasting, God. You want me to show and prove because as much as I say I'm not a recruiter, you want me to recruit my people that need you just as bad as I do. Amen. Jesus. Whoa, yeah, you said a lie. She's a stay-at-home mom about to get a degree. Bro, put an S on there for me. Put an S on there for me, and that's all I'm going to say. Put an S on there for me. If they hating me now and I'm not even moving. If they hating me now and it's not even lined up like it's supposed to be yet, just imagine what it's going to be like. Emily, you wish you had the attitude like this. See, a lot of people don't have backbones and they have to go along to get along. And God bless black women to have this voice, because we had to one time be the voice of our men. We had to help and carry a lot of weight. So everybody not going to understand a black woman and her attitude. I had to tell my man this today, and it's resurfacing. I'm going to give y'all a little bit. Because he liked the attitude, but when I use it against him, he don't like it. But God make us a certain way. Because it's a lesson when you interact with a strong black queen who means well and stand on business. You can't break that soul. So that's why you don't understand, because Emily, you might be one of those ones who go along to get along, and it ain't never been me. So, baby, I hope this fire is lighting fire to you. Baby, I ain't smoking not near a bit of weed today, but if I choose to, it ain't coming out your pocket. And I ain't got not near one take two. Wrong again, but that's what y'all do. Y'all come and steal. Y'all come and judge. And y'all come and watch. You watching me. You watching me, but you throwing those bricks and you can't get in. I'm letting you talk because I like it. I like it. Keep making a fool of yourself, Emily girl. See, when I get bigger, I'm going to come after people like Emily, and their jobs is going to be taken away. I'm going to expose them for the coward. That's word I'll use. That they are. My platform will not have me stoop down to your level because you're unhappy. Emily, can you do 5 million views on a post? Why are you jealous of my sister? Let me show her, bro. Bro, let me show her. Let me show her, bro. Let me show her, bro. Let me show her, bro. Emily, I got tough skin. I didn't have many of yous knocking at my door. I didn't have many of you knocking at my door, and I ain't gotta let you in. But every now and then, I will. And when I do, I hope you don't go cry in a corner and say, ooh, that was the wrong tree I done barked up. Emily, just to check the scoreboard, currently we are at 7 points. Are you okay, daughter? Yes, mommy, I'm okay. Look at that. The check-ins are real. Okay, thank you, Court. Okay. We are at 7.4 million views. Okay, Emily? 15,448 followers. Baby God know what he doing. Baby God got his hands all over my life right now, even though I told you I had a trying time today. He makes no mistakes. None. And I don't question it. You hear me? Thank you for that, bro. What's up, Maddie? Yo, I gotta get this podcast together. Because there's going to be a lot of Maddies in here. It's going to be a lot of mad Emilys. When people start acting a mess, I'm going to say, cool it, Emily. Because, Emily, you need to be put in time out. But I ain't making you go there yet. I'm going to say, cool it, Emily. Black boy whom probably, oh, my God. I'm Bible right now. Girl, I'll show you the TikTok, too, if you needed that. I don't know if you're still in here, but, you know. I'm just saying, God protect his gifts, and I'm one of God's gifts. I'm a chosen one. And a lot of chosen ones don't say they chosen. You're not supposed to say you're chosen because they can see. No, I get real overprotected. I see you, bro. Bro, I see you, bro. And I love you for that. But you ain't got it. You see what's happening? Bro, look at this video I posted today. Not even 24 hours ago on TikTok. Posted this today. And we are at 40. Hold on. I don't even know how to show y'all. I'm so pressed. Move, Ivy. Stop licking me. Stop licking me. I had to chill back on my other daughter because they hating on me, so they said I was posting her too much. We at 40K. 40K right over here, right? That's today, and that how long ago did I post that, baby? Do it tell you how long ago I posted it? Hold on. I don't know, but it got 1,360 likes. You see me? 75 saves, okay? Let me go back to the Instagram for you real fast, Emily, because I know you're still watching, because now I done made you upset, so you're thinking about your next move. But let me give you another dive into this, right? Give you another dive. 7.4 million today in the last 30 days and 15,448. And I'm going to give you the dive in the video over here. That same video over there. Today, 29K views. And I'm going to show you that it was today. I posted that 13 hours ago. 1,055 likes, 25 comments, 38. Come on. You can't come in here. Yeah. Jalen, did you want another page for Emily, Jalen? Because I'm going to call you little Emily. What's up, Marcus? Even that's rival, but you need to stop playing and push that product. Another million views. Bro, I had to get him on here. Hold on, bro. Bro, God telling me what to do, and he sends you right here to tell me too. Not now. Hold up. I got to get back to the other page. Hold on, y'all. Look, bro. I did a video yesterday, right? Because they was hating on Zarya. I did a video yesterday. And look, when God telling me what to do, and I'm doing it. I said, now they quiet. They was talking about me doing her hair. That got 7.4K views, 251 likes. So I did another one. I showed them what I came from. This is what I built up, and they was hating on it. They said I was the reason for this. But what about this? You gonna give me the credit for this too? Because the negativity always go faster. But look, I got 6.7K views on that. This from yesterday, y'all. This from yesterday. 2 days ago, I'm sorry. And 180 likes. Stop playing. I ain't gonna do too much, okay? Not hating on my beautiful niece. No, they was talking about the mother. They said that I'm the reason that she don't have no hair. Okay, come on. She don't have no hair, and she bald head, and I took her hair out. And there was a lot of others that don't know nothing about the kinks and curls. See, we different. And they were telling me what I should do as a mother. When back in the day, I'ma stop there. I'm going too deep, y'all. This was my time for the night. Thank y'all for filling my cup up. What's up, bro? I said it's my time. When you gonna come in? I was about to head out. Hey, bro. Hey, good to see you tonight. This how you know you're big now. They gonna hate on you. The worst is yet to come. That's why I'm asking God to protect me. That's why I'm asking God to order my steps. Because this viral, this feel good. But I'm gonna show y'all some of the comments while we here. The viral feel good, but the hate is loud. Yo, I don't use the iPad, so I don't even know how. All right, let me go to the video to show y'all. Again, it's the reason why I'm viral. This video right here. If I can get to it, is it at the top? This video got me viral. I wish y'all could see the comments. The comments go crazy. But it's like God is telling my people, I don't even got to fuss in the comments. My comments, people I don't even know is defending me like they're a sister or brother. I swear to God. So I'm all right. And when I get off of here, Emily, if you're still here, I got a duty to do. I need to post at least one more time a day. Because that 7.4 million views didn't happen just because I sit at home and smoke weed all day or whatever else you just projected on me. That happened because I was intentional with my intention. So, yeah, comments are about to get worse. Don't even pay them no. You right, bro. I had to take a break. Put that phone down and don't even pay it no mind because the real one's going to rock with you. You can't fake being real. And that's what a lot of people like about me. And that's what separates me from the rest. I don't go along to get along. I don't try to be nothing that I'm not. I was listening. I'm proud of you. Thank you, bro. I love you for that. Thank you, bro. This journey ain't just mine. Y'all are going to be, we making it out of the track. Lumi, Drake, y'all real family. Y'all locked in. I was already asking the family, like, yo, what if they really want to come to the cookout? Y'all invited. I mean that. And as crazy as it sounds, because the internet is a scary world, y'all are my family. And we locked in. So yeah, that's why strangers are in the comments defending you like a sis. You remind them of their sis. That's why you and I like this. That's why me and you connect the way we do, because we like that sister and brother. You understand? And everybody don't have a sister and a brother. So to have that on the internet and to be able to relate, people tired of the duplicated content. They want authentic. I told y'all God is calling me to become like I'm stripping, taking my shirt off, taking my pants off, but I gotta get naked for people to understand me. I gotta get naked to the people that are still battling with things that I overcame. And that's gonna be uncomfortable. Like the 12-year-old, me going viral is changing her, and I hate to tell her, be true to yourself. Remain humble. Don't forget why we started. Before going viral, I had a mission. I still do. And I can't get to that mission by letting being viral get to me. No, God, I thank God I'm still Shawnee. One of my girlfriends came to me from a pure heart. She said, a lot of your posts seem like you trying to prove a point. Baby, only point I'm proving is on Judgment Day when God, and I walk that walk and I say, God, I've been a humble servant. May I walk into these gates. I ain't trying to prove my point to nobody. I'm the only child, and I got a big kid, sis. You already know before we locked in and no switching up. What's up, chat? What's up, Ted? Shout out to all my new family members, man. If you subscribe, a lot of y'all do this, and I hate that. Y'all subscribe and don't say nothing, and I get off the page, and I go look at the analytics, and I have 6 new family members, and only 2 people told me. You know how happy I get when I sing, I got a new family member. If you subscribe and let me know so I can say something. Don't just be a ghost watcher. You know who get the benefits when people grow? Not the family, like the YouTube. When you find your village and you got people believing in you, sometimes people bless their subscribers before their family because their family wasn't the ones checking in. That's right, Freddie. Yes. 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 Thank you, Freddie. You got to trust in God with everything you do, because if he's not the forefront, baby, don't expect things to hold up and do what you need him to do, because God got to be the center of it all. Yes, he do. Yes, he is in my life. So I think that was my time for the day. I stayed longer than I wanted to, but God makes no mistakes. I needed to reach 1 or 2 more people, and I need to see my brother Lumi coming here, y'all. I get excited when my family members check in on me, because not everybody got that check-in. So y'all checking in made my little heart feel good. I'm smiling all over again today. I cried like a baby earlier. I did. But I'm all right. And God is moving things around and making me uncomfortable so that I can continue to talk. That's how I know I'm getting wiser. God, a priority now. These battles that when you leveling up and you growing in life, if you doing it alone, because I've did it alone, and baby, I ain't getting nowhere but back to square one. Doing it with God is what's bringing me through. Doing it with God is what's helping. So yeah, that's for later, y'all. Happy Friday. Thank you, Daniel, for coming in here with that good. Oh my, you don't sound lame. What do you mean? When you get older, you know that ticking clock is ticking, and you know you better get right or get left. Because God does have a day, and we don't know when that day is. At least, now that's one time I'm going along to get along. I want to go along with God so that, yeah, we need that. We need that. Thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to go reset because this mind, body, and soul is tired. But it's a good tired. And I got to still post one time. I'm being intentional. And I promise you, if I don't know nothing else, being intentional with my intentions is getting me where I need to go. I love y'all so much. All right. See you, bro. All right, Drake. All right, Lumi. All my family members is locked in. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 59. Then I got to check back in at 60 on day 60 and tell y'all the analytics because I want to see. I want y'all to see what God is doing. Because somebody want to do that content journey. Bro, Lumi, before I go, did you say you, one of my brothers said, and I followed somebody, but I didn't follow my brother. We got Southside in the building. Southside. Bro, Lumi, is that you I'm supposed to follow? Because I will exit out right now. Because that was somebody that said they going to start doing their, and I followed a few, but it was somebody close to me that I was supposed to follow. Was that you, bro? Let me know. Let me know, because I want to share the love. I want to share the love with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we be back here tomorrow, clocking in day 59. Peace and blessings, man.